Becoming true disciples of the Lord means to experience the spiritual battle not as a negative event to be removed at all costs, or to endure passively, waiting for a quieter time, but as an event of grace, where we are called to fight, put in place the best of ourselves and accept the defeat with an attitude of faith. Recognizing our limits, learning to persevere and hope. Luisa also had to pass through a terrible ordeal, fighting the demons. A battle that she did not fight alone, because Jesus was her strength. It was not her that suffered, but Jesus himself suffered within her. He wanted to test her faithfulness. He wanted to purify her soul from every slightest spot which might hinder her love for Jesus from all her heart. That's why Jesus put her in the midst of demons. He gave them freedom to torment her and to tempt her, so that after having fought the vices with the opposite virtues, she found herself in possession of those very virtues which she thought she was losing. And then her soul, purged, embellished, enriched, will be like a king returning victorious from a most fierce war, who, while he thought he would lose what he possessed, comes back more glorious and filled with immense riches. Thus, Jesus formed her into a worthy dwelling. Therefore, spiritual warfare takes place and is consumed inside man's soul, in his heart, meaning the most profound and intimate place where only God comes. God himself has made of our hearts his dwelling, even if often he looks sick and in need of healing. Only the Lord can purify the heart from all evil and light it with the fire of his love for him. Jesus says to Luisa that he never puts souls in battles so that they may perish. First he measures their strengths, he gives them his grace, and then he puts them in. And if some souls fall, it is because they do not remain united to him by means of prayer, no longer feeling the sensitivity to his love of them. They go begging for love from the creatures, while he, the Lord, alone can satiate the human heart. The thing that an adversary army fears the most is to see courage, strength, and the way in which one challenges the most dangerous fights, without fearing anything. So the demons are. There is nothing they fear more than a courageous soul who, all clinging to God, with a strong spirit, goes into their midst, not to be wounded, but with the firm resolution of wounding them and exterminating them. The demons are frightened, terrified, and would rather flee, but they cannot, because they are bound by the divine will, and they are forced to stay, to their greater torment. The fight makes our life an always active laboratory where, with the help of the divine grace, we are called to work on ourselves, on our feelings, on all those inner movements that we often find hard to identify and circumscribe, all for increasingly shaping our lives, our thoughts, our feelings on those of Jesus.